How's it going, everyone? Today's topic is Bay of Drowned Wishes, Master Law Sector. Champions are going to be Overload and Unstoppable with a threat of Arc. So make sure for this Law Sector, you have your Arc Resist on. I would highly recommend, if you can, put a Harmonic Resistance on so you have 2 Arc, and then allow this to be a Sniper Resist damage, as there are some type of damage that can really mess you up, along with the Unstoppables are actually long range there, so they can really mess you up if you're unsure. So if you're taking it slow, they'll shoot you from a distance. If you line of sight, they'll come closer, but as they're shooting you from a distance, they will mess you up with health. So no matter if it's Void, Arc, or whatever, the Sniper damage resist is definitely going to help you out. Only time it won't help you out was when you're in melee range, but if you're melee range, you're doing punch, punch, punch with Liar's Handshake, so it won't even matter. You'll be healing yourself with every punch. So what we're going to be doing is hands-on here, get a soul charge, Arc Siphon, make sure you match this to whatever weapon you're doing the most killing of the red bars with. Whether that's a glaive, wave frame, or whatever, match the siphon to that, as it won't really matter. A lot of people mess this up of not getting enough orbs down to pair up with the grenade kickstart or any other kickstarts or armor charge they're trying to use, because their siphon isn't matching what they're using to kill most of the mobs. So make sure you match that up. Everything else is kind of just up to your preference. I just use these to help me keep myself alive, more ability cooldown, and then I always default these for all 3 of my classes, as they tend to always work really well. Reapers matches up with powerful traction, and Bomber is always good, as we use our grenade either as our primary focus or as our secondary, and it just gives us more class ability, and your class ability is always nice to have up. So where with our weapons, we'll be taking care of unstoppables and overloads. Bastion, it's actually kind of really strong, which I think it's kind of underrated. People aren't really using it, but definitely recommend using this. So Bastion does our unstoppable. One bullet just takes care of the unstoppable for stun, so you can switch to anything else. Shotgun, punch, 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 whatever you'd like. Rockets, machine gun, wherever you want to do. And then overload will be taken care of by our class, actually, with our melee this time, rather than using anything else. You can switch this out for something else. If you want to run a trace rifle, you can. You can run a scout rifle, whatever you want in this slot. This slot's kind of the fun slot. I always doing a shotgun just to see how this would work, because a rapid fire shotgun is always fun to use for close range if you want to blow up a champion, so you can just stun them and then use the rapid fire shotguns to do it. If you want to use something else, you can. This slot is completely up to you, along with your heavy, whatever you like. I would definitely recommend the Bastion, though, as it's super, super good. As for Hunter, Glaive is kind of the best thing for this Law Sector, but for Hunter, you don't want to be using a Glaive because it messes with your punch build. So you want to make sure that you don't have a Glaive active, because it'll deactivate your melee. So 100 resilience, 100 discipline, as everything else will be kind of cycling itself, as we'll go over right here. Your gambler's dodge, which will be insanely important here, where you can actually dodge the screams. If they get close to you, about to blow up, just dodge away. It'll give you the melee ability back, but also you won't take any damage from the screams. You can literally just dodge them, jump them, whatever you want to do. You'll take no damage. So gambler's dodge will give you your melee back. If you're punching, you definitely want that available to heal you. So we're going to do that combined with lethal current, which if you want it also, which is why we're using the shotgun. It when you dodge and then melee, it'll jolt. And if you melee again, it'll blind. So you actually can take care of all the champions here with just punching the whole time. So whenever you're in a safe spot, I always recommend the Bastion, just so it gets you to the unstoppable. Sometimes it'll shoot you from range. You may die if you're not like safe enough. So I make sure you use the Bastion, stun them, then get close, and then the whole time you're punching them, you're fine. You won't take any. If they're punching you or whatever, shooting you back, you'll be fine as long as you're just meleeing the whole time. So everything else here is up to your preference. I would recommend the Spark Resistance, as it does help you with a 25% damage reduction. But your Spark of Shock, Spark of Magnitude, Spark of Ions, definitely a good combination here, as Ions gives you ability cooldown back, so it'll help you with your grenade uptime with your grenade kickstarts. You can run Spark of Amplitude if you want more orbs, or you can run Spark of Feedback for more melee damage. And then we like to be like Gathering Storm, because it makes the boss a unicorn, so that's our favorite thing. So let's just make sure we get that Gathering Storm on the boss, so we can make him a unicorn, and he'll fall over. So it'll be really easy. So I appreciate all the support, all the like and subscribes you guys have been doing is awesome. Keep it up. You guys are fantastic, and I will continue making these videos in the future. All right, here we go. We're gonna grenade here. Get the unstoppable taken care of. I'm gonna just dodge away from these guys. Haha, spin move. And then we're gonna just take this guy out here. We'll use our unstoppable again. Bastion's great 'cause it's like a Riptide, but it's not. It's a little better. Punch, punch, punch. See a little dot? Finisher. Right, we see this, we're like, oh no. Dodge away. Don't worry about it, right? Run away. Don't worry about it. If we can piss this guy enough to come over to us. We're gonna grenade him to the face, stun him, rocket once, rocket twice, finisher, move on with our day. So we're gonna get unstoppable here. This thing does massive amounts of damage. Grenade this just to be done with it. Now our main focus is get over here, get a dodge out, and then punch. Right? We don't want to deal with, like, we have the sniper coming in, but we don't want to deal with anything else. So we can. Okay, and then we're gonna fuse a finisher here. We are in the middle of things. We're still safe. Okay, grenade. Awesome. They'll have our heavy here. So you have the option. You can either sit here and just let them blow up. You can shoot them, whatever you want to do. I like to just jump over them and not have to deal with them, because they tend to be annoying. Right? See, you can just run away. You can do whatever you want. You can line of sight them. There's no real threat. You just, as long as you're punching and you're not getting sniped from the other dude, you're okay. Use your dodge to actually dodge things, rather than just proc it for the melee hit. Do it creatively. You can really just honestly dodge every single screed without even using a wave frame. Or if you want to use a wave frame, you can also. It's all, again, all up to you. So we're gonna sit back here. Use a shotgun on this. Oop, we're gonna blow this one up. I only did a little damage, but it's okay. So we're gonna come over here, grenade. Although we're not full health, so we want to make sure we're punching. Right? Use our rapid fire shotgun here just to make it simple. Hunter, you're gonna want to make sure you don't stop punching unless you want to die, because you definitely don't want to do that. Take care of the overload. Okay, and then we're gonna punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch to heal back up. We're good. Now we want to make boss a unicorn. I missed. I whiffed. Oh, you guys are gonna let me have that in the comments. I know that for sure. I'm just gonna rocket him to the face here instead. We have a bunch of these charges. Let's use Bastion, see how much damage this does. I think it's an underrated weapon. This thing actually pumps. That is crazy. So, I didn't make the boss a unicorn. Apologize for failing that. But still, 3-minute run there, even with my mess ups. So you guys do this way better than me. So, hope this helps. Definitely let me know in the comments below if these guides are helping you out, or I'm doing them all wrong. Please let me know. Like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic day.